All right, folks, the message today is about being more of a rational communicator and thinker in general. And here's the great part about this message. I live in a free country. Most of you live in a free country. You don't have to be rational if you don't want to be. I love that about it. But what I've learned over the years is I like gravitating towards rational people. I like listening to them. I like communicating with them. I like hanging out with them. And I've learned that I'm a relatively rational person and people like hanging out with me. More people gravitate towards me. If more people gravitate towards me, guess what? I get to serve more people. That's the light bulb moment, novel freaking concept. So anyway, how can we do that? How can we be more rational? In most cases, it's all about just being a good listener and diving in and seeing things from the other side. Take your shoes off, put their shoes on. Wow. When you were getting ready to vomit and puke your thoughts, your actions, your written word, your spoken word, a lot of times you're like, whoa, I need to be a little more rational about this. I was about to be irrational, and then I found out why they were doing something over there, the way they were going to do it, and light bulb moment come on. Wow, that makes more sense. So, short message today, but that's really what it's all about. There's no other nugget I could give you that's going to help you more about being rational in the workforce, with your family, the wife, the husband, the partner, the kids, the community, on the sports team you play for, things we deal with. What spurred on this message was I listened to a good podcast. Dave Watson, Vice President of Product for Spartan. That's a big job, folks. He was on the Obstacle Dominator podcast. Benny and Bracken interviewed Dave, and a lot of people get stupid sometimes. I'm gonna call it stupid. You may not, but they want to hate on. They just love hating on things. The glass, we got the glass half full, glass half empty, and some people just the empty glass, they throw it and bash on the ground, break it into a million pieces. They just like to bash on things. Listen, Spartan's done a good job. I love the sport of obstacle course racing. They've done the best job. Dave's got a big job there, and he was talking about some of the recent things that got kicked out, the rules and some changes and whatnot, the innovation. Dave kicked out in a rational way. I get the chance to work with Dave and Spartan sometimes, and Dave's a rational guy, and I know Dave, but sometimes Spartan do something I'm like, wait a second, I don't know why they did it that way. I learned a few things when I listened to the podcast. I'm a little better rational communicator about some things that have changed at Spartan now than I was before I listened to that. So that's what it's all about. Dave shed the light on some things, and I'm better off because of it. So I could have gone out and just vomited all over social media. I could have done all kinds of crazy things before. I had a phone call with Dave, and I got to listen to the podcast before those kind of things. And, but I didn't. So I was able to form a little more rational opinion. Here's the thing, folks. Sometimes, even if we don't get to know what's going on the other side, or we dive in, sometimes the best action is to say nothing. That's hard for me sometimes. I like to communicate. I like to give my opinion. The world is a big bowl of soup, folks. It really is. There's a bunch of ingredients in the soup. I like to put an ingredient in that makes the soup look a little better, taste a little better, and smell a little better. I like to put some rational ingredients in there. What kind of ingredients are you putting in the soup? Because that's my analogy today. We're just a big bowl of soup. So I love y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. Be the best listener you can be. Allow yourself to take your shoes off sometimes and put the other shoes on, and figure out what's going on over there before you vomit sometimes. But the cool thing is, you can vomit. You can be irrational. It's okay, because we live in a free country. You can do that. So I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Let me show you my high-tech setup here. I don't know why I'm sitting on the ground, drinking my coffee, and let me show you the tripod stand. It's a Tonka truck. It's a Tonka truck in my backyard. Man, I recorded this message a couple of times. I just didn't like it. I was out on the trails. There was some other normal places. But for some reason, it just feels right now. I'm sitting on the ground, in the grass, behind the sago palm, in front of the sago palm, on the Tonka truck. I love y'all. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Labor Day. Enjoy your freaking week. Reach out if you need anything. Be good.